Good morning. I'm sorry.
Yo, what's up? You look bored. Hey, I can't help you with that. So let's watch a Big Bill Boring Vlog Show.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna do a root beer evaluation here. I brought my friend Abby. Abby, do you want to say anything? Introduce yourself to the Big Bill Boring Vlog Show.
I'm a longtime root beer drinker and working on root beer sommelier, so I know a lot about root beer. So the first thing that you're going to want to check for with a root beer is how long it fizzes for when you open it.
So we're gonna start with Big K root beer. This is the Kroger brand root beer. The root of all fun. Let's do a fizz test. Okay, you'll count?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fizz lasted for 5 seconds.
Okay.
So that's a pretty standard amount of
Standard.
carbonation.
Okay. 5 seconds of fizz. So
That's about the legal limit.
So what do we look for next?
Color.
Color.
Pretty good color.
Pretty. I'd say like a
Definitely.
almost like an orange.
Yeah, it's
kind of
very amber.
Yeah. Okay. An amber.
Yeah.
Good. That's a favorable thing.
That's a favorable color.
Okay.
So far so good on this one. All right, let's give it a smell. Ooh.
Now what is root beer made from? What do we?
I believe it's sarsaparilla,
Okay.
sassafras. So we have high fructose corn syrup.
I can smell that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Pretty
smell
distinctive.
the modified cornstarch. Root beer smell is pretty subjective. It all comes down to what you like. I have a pretty advanced root beer palate, so for me, this smells good. It smells like root beer, but it's not jumping out as something special.
Yeah. So there's one more characteristic we have to look for when evaluating a root beer. What is that, Abby?
So basically, you're gonna want to see how sticky the root beer makes your lips. And the important thing to remember about this is that taste doesn't matter. So it's
stickiness
all about,
is the main determining factor.
Yeah.
So let's give that a go.
Not very sticky.
Yeah, I think I can easily pull apart my lips.
And that's gonna be a big problem.
Yeah, I'm already just. I don't want to see this.
I don't like them.
So yeah, okay. Out of 10, what do we rate this? Just overall rating of.
I think that's gonna be a 5 for me. Just on a scale of 1 to 10, that's gonna be about a 5.
Yeah,
very baseline standard root beer.
Yeah, as a total root beer noob, I'd have to. So 5 out of 10. So next up we have Barks. Is a pretty identifiable name in the world of root beer. Abby, what's your personal experience with Barks? Is it good, bad?
Barks is, pretty middle of the line, commercial favorite. Anytime I go to Chipotle and I ask for a water cup, I'm putting Barks in there.
So first, the fizz test.
Fizz test.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
well, that was longer than 5. Excuse my my surprise.
So we can estimate.
I think that was about a 7 on the fizz scale.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be real.
So let's look at the color.
Let's look at the color. It's brown.
I'd have to agree. Let's give this a whiff. This is a different smell.
This is different. This one has acacia.
I think that's what it is. That's the secret.
That's what we're
ingredient,
smelling here.
is acacia. So lip stickiness. That's all right. Let's give it a go. I'd say moderately sticky.
Moderately sticky.
Yeah, which is what, are we going for really high stickiness, or is it moderately sticky more favorable?
I prefer really sticky.
Really sticky, okay. But this is better, better stickiness than the last one.
It definitely was.
Okay.
And again, the taste doesn't matter.
No.
So.
No, absolutely not. All right, so what would you rate Barks overall out of 10?
I'm gonna put that at about a 7.
7? Yeah, I'm gonna go as far as like a 7.5. I think. Though I don't know what a 10.
I don't know what else
but
is
I
in
feel
store
it
for us.
in my heart of hearts that this was
a good
like a 7.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is A&W. Abby, what are your feelings towards A&W just in general?
I haven't had it in a long time. I don't know. I haven't really gotten around to yet.
Yeah.
So I'm eager to dive in. Okay, I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow.
That was a solid 10.
That was a good long fizz.
It kind of tapered out towards the end, but it was at least 10.
It was.
So
yeah.
I'm really excited. Honestly.
Yeah.
Let's look at the color.
Yeah.
What would you say? I say this is about the same as
I think it's
Barks.
very similar to Barks. These are two comparable colors of root beer here.
So let's give it a smell.
Okay. It smells similar to Barks more than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But it also has a little bit of a distinct. Let's look at these ingredients.
It's not as Barks kind of jumps out at you.
Yeah.
A&W, it's a little bit more muted.
Yeah. Quilea extract.
That's
what it is. That's what I'm smelling.
Stickiness test.
Yeah.
This is the least sticky.
This is the
we've seen
least
so
sticky
far.
I've seen so far. I was excited about the stickiness of this one.
Yeah, I thought it showed promise.
I'm feeling let down.
Fizz test, color, smell, all leading towards good lip stickiness.
And we were
Bamboozled.
sadly mistaken.
What would you give this one out of 10?
I'm gonna give this a 4.
Yeah, no, this is easily
This is
my
my
least. I might
least.
go as far as I say 3.
Yeah,
almost.
I don't blame you. I was being generous.
Yeah. Okay.
That's gross.
Okay, so next is Boylan Bottling Company root beer. This is like artisanal, really fancy root beer, and we're gonna see how it stacks up.
So we're gonna have to do it. I'm just gonna very gently pop open this
Okay.
lid.
That was like a half
Yeah.
as far as fizz test goes.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty pathetic fizz test, if
Yeah,
we're being honest.
but
it's also
less volume of root beer here, as well as not as screwed.
so if it was in a 2-liter, we might estimate maybe like a 4 or 5 fizz test. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's look at the color.
Mhm.
What do you say, Abby?
I think this one's a little bit darker than the ones that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks richer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like it's a complicated shade of brown.
It is very complicated.
Let's give it a smell.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Hold on. Let's look at the ingredients.
Caramel color is what I'm smelling.
The caramel color?
Yeah. Sodium benzoate and citric
What is this?
acid.
This smells like something there.
Smell this.
There's almost like a kind of fruitiness about
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Like a kind of citrusy?
I
don't know.
agree.
So, okay.
Alright, let's see how
Let's get a
sticky.
lipstick-iness test.
Mhm.
What do you say?
Mine got sticky.
Yeah. I give it a moderately
Moderately
sticky.
sticky.
Yeah. Even though it doesn't matter in the
Right.
long run. The taste, it almost doesn't taste like root beer.
Yeah. It just tastes like.
It's like IPA root beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
It's a very happy root beer.
yeah.
My lips do feel pretty sticky now. Though.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What are you gonna give this one?
Not factoring in taste, of course.
Mhm.
I might give this like 8.
Yeah, that's
But-
what I was gonna say.
But if I just have a craving for root beer,
Mhm.
I might not go for this. I might go more for a
I
Barks.
agree.
But if it's like a special occasion or something,
Mhm. And you want an artisanal root beer?
yeah, I wouldn't turn that down.
I agree.
So what rating would you give it?
You know, I'm gonna give it an 8.
Mm-hmm.
If I were gonna pick up an artisanal root beer, this wouldn't be the one that I would
Okay.
choose. Although it is higher end than what you're gonna get out of a Barks or an A&W.
Okay.
Clearly, A&W
Is complete shit.
it's just garbage.
Yeah. So here are all the root beers we tried. We gave the A&W like a 3. Oh shit, I don't like the A&W. We gave the Big K like a 5. It's passable, like if they're passed around like plastic cups with ice at a party and you're like don't want any of the other soft drinks, I'd say this is passable. And then Barks, which is pretty, it's good. It's
It's pretty
slightly above average. I think if you have a craving for root beer, just straight up plain root beer,
Yeah.
Barks is the way to go.
Yep. The Boylan we gave an 8.
8.
Because although it's not a 9 or a 10 level artisanal style root beer, you are still getting a high quality root beer out of this bottle.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a step up from Barks, this is a good option.
Thank you for watching the Big Bill Boring Vlog Show, the root beer test, and I hope that now when you're at the grocery store and you're faced with all these options that they don't stress you out so much, just buy the
buy
Barks.
Barks.
Just buy the Barks.
Just get the Barks.
So thank you, Abby, for
Thank
joining
you
me
so much
and
for having
offering
me.
your unique
Yeah.
perspective
Thank
on
you so much for having me.
root beer,
Yeah.
and we'll see you.
Yo, what's up? You look bored. Hey, I can't help you with that. So let's watch a Big Bill Boring Vlog Show.